So Anthony Mundine stops Sugar Shane Mosley for the first time in his career. You know, I really didn't care about this fight when it was announced, and I've only just finished watching it now because I heard that he got stopped. I wanted to know how Mosley got stopped. It so happens Mosley got stopped by some sort of back spasm. But if you look at the fight from round 1 right through to round whenever 6 or 7 when he got stopped, or 8, whatever round he got stopped, Mosley was being dominated. Mundine had him in control behind the left jab, and anytime Mundine wanted to land the right hand or the left hook, he landed it at will. Mosley had very little head movement, and basically was a sitting duck to the punches that Mundine was throwing. And I also think Mosley's punches isn't as good as it once was. Every time Mundine hit Mosley with a punch, Mosley was stumbling around the ring. Whether that's a balance thing or the fact that he was hurt, well, only Mosley knows that. But I'll tell you one thing, Sugar Shane Mosley, when asked about a rematch with Mundine, didn't seem too interested in it. I think he knows that his only chance of beating Mundine ever in that fight was to land a big punch. And you know when you're in a ring whether you got beaten of a guy or not. And it seemed to me, I mean, the back spasm was what it was, but if Mosley really thought he could win that fight, I think he would have stuck it out. But who knows? I don't know. My opinion is that Sugar Shane Mosley is long in the tooth and needs to retire. Mosley's had a great career, but when you get the likes of, no disrespect to Anthony Mundine, but 5 or 6 years ago, Mosley probably would have stopped Mundine. And one of the key things about Mosley is that now he caught Mundine with a punch with the second or the third round and hurt Mundine, but there was no energy, no killer instinct to want to stop the fight. And another annoying thing that Mosley does in fights is that he touches gloves. So if he tries to touch gloves and be friends with everybody every round, I don't know why he does that. But I just don't think Mosley has that killer instinct in him anymore. He had a good fight against Kano, but you know, and he dropped Kano, who dropped Malignaggi. But Malignaggi's never been known to be a great fighter. I just think now Sugar Shane Mosley should retire before he actually does get properly knocked out. So that's it really. As for Anthony Mundine, well, how good is Anthony Mundine? He's good, but you know, that's at light middleweight. I mean, I'm sure Canelo would be interested in the fight with Mundine, and I'm sure Canelo would beat Mundine. Trout could beat Mundine. But anyway, that's about it for now. I think a good fight for Mundine would be Cotto. That'd be an interesting fight. But anyway, enough of that. So as you've heard it, Anthony Mundine becomes the first man to stop Sugar Shane Mosley.